To the Wednesday night Fusion Net. This net meets every Wednesday night at 1900 hours in the CQ Maritime Room 60207. Before we start, is there any priority or emergency traffic? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Do we have any announcements for the net? Any announcements or bulletins for the net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Nothing heard? Okay. The net controller tonight is Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. The handle is Mike Yankee Kilo Echo, and I am in Hammers Point, Nova Scotia. Before we start, oh, well, I already did that. Is there any stations that have to leave early? Any stations that cannot stay for that and have to leave early? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, VE1 FOX. Victor Echo 1, Alpha Sierra. Victor Echo 9, Alpha India, VE9 AI.
Okay, I have 1 FOX, 1 AS, and 9 AI. Anybody else that has to leave early? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Yankee 2, a Golf Foxtrot. PE.
And I have EY2GF and 1 Tango Echo. Anybody else that has to leave early? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Okay, we'll go to the top list. Good evening again, Curtis. V1FOX, VE1Y.
Good evening, Mike. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. This is Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray in 3 Mile Plains on the VE1 AEH repeater. Good evening to you, Mike. Good evening to all other operators on this evening. Just checking in early that Mike, we ain't feeling all that great again. I don't know. It's catching up with me again, so we've been laying back today, taking it easy. So we thought we'd just jump in early and get back down to where we are to be comfortable for sure. Anyways, everybody have a great night, great day, or great evening. I should say there. You have a great night there, Mike, what I'm trying to say. But, you know, when you get to points you can't think what you want to say, well, that's the time you close shop. Anyway, Mike, thanks for calling me into the Maritime Fusion Net this evening, and you have a great evening. So Victor Echo 9, Mike Yankee, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. 7-3, Mike, back to you.
Yeah, very fine, Curtis. Thanks for checking in. Have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you guys. Now we'll go visit Terry. V1 Alpha Sierra, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee from Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra, Pugwash Harbor. Evening, Mike, and all those that are coming, and hopefully you get a good turnout tonight. I believe the net has been doing very well. Not a heck of a lot going on. The roads are dry and bare here in the village. Talked to a bunch of my ham friends up in Ontario where I used to live, and I told them that the snowstorm they got is a present from Nova Scotia, and you can imagine the comments that came back from that. Anyway, we'll say good evening, and thanks for looking after the net tonight, Mike. VE1 Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, very fine, Terry. Yep, I can just imagine the comments. We will not say them over there. Anyway, Terry, have a safe weekend. We shall talk again. Now we'll go visit Gary. Victor Echo 9, Alpha India, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, net control, V9AI. Good evening, Mike, and thanks for doing the net. Gary in Fredericton on the Fredericton repeater. Not much to add. It's been cold here today. The house seemed to be really cold. Seemed to be a biting cold out there. But anyway, and a bit of snowflakes, but nothing serious. So anyway, it looks like it's going to be cold and nasty, or not so much nasty, but real cold for the next week. So anyway, with that, we'll say 7-3, and everybody have a great week. Victor Echo 9, Alpha India. Back to net control.
Very fine, Jerry. Thanks for checking. You have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you later on down the log. Now we'll go visit George. Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Well, good evening, Mike, and everybody in the net. I'm coming through Charlottetown. Well, it was a bit chilly today, but had to go out to take the XYL over to Montague for some physiotherapy. Anyway, tomorrow's grocery day, so hope everybody has a good week, and we'll look forward to the net next Wednesday evening. Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
Very fine, George. Thanks for checking in. Have a safe week and a safe drive tomorrow. Anyway, now we'll go visit Murray. Victor Echo 1, Tango Echo. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Good evening, Mike, and everybody on board. Thanks very much for calling me in. Mike, I've got another Zoom meeting here at Zoom meeting at 7:30. Anyway, I just wanted to get in and give you another check-in. We're coming through the Fredericton Fusion repeater to E9FNB, and things sound good. Anyway, trust everybody has had a good weekend so far. Good to hear Curtis on there. You're sounding good, Curtis, but I know you're probably, as you said, not feeling well. But you get well, sir. Always good to hear you. Anyway, with that, we'll say 7-3, and everyone have a great week coming up, and do take care. Thanks, Mike, for doing the net. Appreciate it. VE1MY in the Wednesday Night Fusion net. This is VE1 Tango Echo.
Very fine, Murray. You have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you later. Okay, anybody else on short time before we go to the provinces? Anybody else on short time? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Yep, I'm going to try it again. VE9 GUS, Golf Uniform Sierra.
Go ahead, Gus. I think somebody chomped on you. The V9 Golf Uniform Sierra, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
VE1 Mike Yankee, VE9 Golf Uniform Sierra. Gus here. Good evening, Mike. And good evening to everybody on frequency. I can't stick around here, so anyway, just get a check-in anyway. Take care. Have a good net. All the best. VE9 GUS clear.
Yeah, very fine, Gus. Glad you took the time to stop by and give us a mark on the slate. You have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you later. Okay, I'll give you one more call for anybody on short time. Anybody else on short time? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
VE1 OL.
Victor Echo 1, Alpha Juliet. Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa.
Okay, we'll go to the top of the list. Good evening, Aubrey. Victor Echo 1, Oscar Lima, VE1 Mike Yankee.
Yeah, VE1MY, the net, VE1OL. Boy, you're a busy net controller. I heard you on the White Cane net. I didn't get a chance to call in, but you're doing a great job there. I'll say hi to Murray if he's still listening. I've got a WhatsApp video scheduled with my son
in about 15 minutes. He's in Hong Kong, and so I don't want to miss that. And anyway, I just want to say hello to everybody, and I've got YouTube up, and I'm watching the screen on the big screen TV, and it's quite impressive seeing all the stations' call letters and the audio is so good and everything. I can just sit back and enjoy it. It's better than watching something on the regular TV. Anyway, I'll say good night, Mike, and have a good night. Back to you, VE1OL.
Very fine, Aubrey. Actually, I'd say it's a different feeling, that's for sure. Anyway, Aubrey, have a safe week, and I know we'll talk to you again. The next call I have never made contact with. Could I have your name and location? Victor Echo 1, Alpha Juliet. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net. I don't know much to report, except that I would like to be on the radio more often, but it's like Mike knows about it. I'm deaf, and I have a hard time to hear. So I'm making it tonight, and I'm wishing everybody a good week. VE1 Mike Yankee, VE1 AJJ.
Yeah, very fine. Thanks for checking in. Have a safe week. Hopefully you'll check in more often. And we shall talk to you later. Now we'll go to Dawn. V9 Zippy Poodle. V1 Mike Yankee.
VE1 Mike Yankee, VE9 ZP. Well, good evening once again, Mike. Hope everybody in the room is having a really good evening. I think we're probably going to hit the hot tub after we have supper there tonight, which is why I'm on short time there tonight, Mike. The Major's making a shrimp and mushroom pizza, and I tell you, they are some good. What you do, the secret is you cut the pizza sauce with a little bit of seafood sauce, and that just sparks it up. It's some. Oh. I'd send you a piece, Mike, but it would be cold by the time I got there. So, anyways, hope everyone does have a really good evening, and we'll see you 7-3 for now. And by the way, Mike, don't forget, always drink upstream from the herd. VE1 NY, VE9 ZP. Oh.
Yeah, very fine, Dawn. Yeah, that sounds good, that's for sure. Anyway, Dawn, I'm glad to hear you again. And you take care. And don't eat too much. VE9 ZP, VE1 NY. Okay, now we'll go to the provinces. Anybody in Prince Edward Island, that's Prince Edward Island, like to check in through the Maritime Fusion net. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Echo Charlie.
VY2, Sierra Echo Charlie, the 1Y. I think the name is Sterling, am I correct?
Yes, you're correct there. V1 Mike Yankee, VY2 Sierra Echo Charlie. Coming through the CRA repeater, and I'd like to say good evening to everyone on frequency. Staying kind of cool over here. It's still a minus 17 chill here, but hey, it's winter. But haven't been doing a whole lot of excitement here. We did some work on the skating rink for the kids, try to get them out of the house here. We're doing some work on that today, and it's come along pretty good. But other than that, we just wish everyone a good week and take care. From say 7-3 from Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Echo Charlie.
Yeah, very fine, sir. Yeah, that'd be fun. You know, and you'll outdoor rinks. When I was younger, we went out to there's a bird sanctuary here. Anyway, you have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you later. Okay, anybody else from Prince Edward Island like to check into the Fusion Net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Okay, nothing heard. Let's go to the province of New Brunswick. Any stations in New Brunswick would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Alpha Sierra.
VE9 GC.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima. Victor Echo 9, CGL.
Victor Echo 9, Echo Uniform Victor, VE9 EUV.
Okay, I have CAS, GC, MTV, CGL, PAL, and EUV. Anybody else in New Brunswick would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
9 Victor Echo Alpha. VE9 Victor Echo Alpha.
And we have Vern. Anybody else?
Yeah.
And we have Bert. Anybody else? Okay, we'll go to the top of the list. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Come on in, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
P1MY, this is VE9CS. The name is Jason, and I'm in Sussex, New Brunswick. Just thought I'd give you another number in the pot. I also have an announcement, if that was okay with you there, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead, Jason.
Okay, just make an announcement here that the Sussex repeater that was currently in HPN has been relocated back to Holy Mountain with a new frequency of 146985. So Victor Echo 9 Sierra Uniform X-Ray Fusion repeater is at the top of Holy Mountain, 146985. So put it back to you, net control. Thanks very much. VE1, Mike Yankee, VE9 CIF.
Yeah, very fine, Jason. Thanks for that. Thanks for that announcement. Hopefully everybody wrote it down. Anyway, thanks for Jason. You have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you again. Now we'll go visit Gord. Be followed by Mike. VE9 Golf Charlie. VE1 Mike Yankee.
VE1 Mike Yankee with the Wednesday Evening Fusion Net. VE9GC. Good evening there, Mike. And all frequency. My neighbor Mike there coming. The other Mike coming up behind me. No particular traffic for you this evening, Mike. It's minus 12 degrees, so the temperature got cut in half from what it was when I started off here this morning. So I'm not complaining. It moved up 12 degrees. I think it's supposed to get a little bit milder overnight, and we'll see what weather comes with our way tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for doing the net. Thanks for calling me in, and hope everybody on the frequency has the rest of the week and the upcoming weekend is good.
VE1MY, VE9GC.
Yeah, very fine, Gord. Thanks for checking. You have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you again. Now go visit Mike, VE9, Mike Tango Victor, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Yeah, VE1MY with the Maritime Fusion net, VE9MTV. Good evening there, Mike. Good evening to Gord there just before me, and Paul coming up, and everybody else checking in. Yeah, beautiful signals there all around. We're still waiting for to complete the installation there of the internet from the clubhouse to the repeater site, and hopefully that'll fix the problem we're having with the Pumpkin Fusion repeater. But we still have one part to do there, and it's weather dependent, so we have to wait for good weather to climb the tower. So eventually it'll get done there. So other than that, no traffic here, Mike. It's still a cool day there, minus 11 here now in Norristown. No wind, but still cold. So back to you, Mike. Have a good net, and thanks for doing the net. They're doing a good job there. 7-3 to all. VE1MY, VE9MTV, Mike in Irishtown. And by the way, Mike, the VE1AJJ station, his name is Jacques, and he's from the Caracat area there. I helped him set up his personal node there, so he's from Caracat there. He checks in once in a while. He's got a hefty work schedule there, Mike, so that's probably why you didn't hear him before. Okay, back to you, Mike. VE1MY, VE9MTV.
Yeah, very fine, Mike. Like I said, I've never heard the call before. I could have. I checked the logbook. Anyway, thanks for the information, Mike. Appreciate it. And you have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you again. Now we'll go visit Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on in.
Good evening, Mike, and everybody else on the Maritime Fusion net. Nothing much to report. Minus 16 over here. We had some snow flurries most of the afternoon, and still snowing a little bit outside. So I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm gonna go have to go clean my driveway. So 7-3 all around, and stay safe from VE9 Charlie Golf Lima.
I know you checked in. I do not have a handle on my list. Could you give me your handle, please?
It's Germain. It's Golf Echo Romeo Mike Alpha India November.
Well, just as soon as you said it, I knew what it was. Anyway, it's called Holy catching up to me. Thanks, Jermaine. You have a good weekend, and we shall talk to you later. Now we'll go over to Irishtown again. Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on, Bob. Oh, you're doing an awful lot of picketing. I don't know what's going on there. I did not get much of that. You want to try it again?
You know?
You're still picketing a little bit, but try it again.
For here there, Mike, it's gotta be wrong.
I got most of that, but you're still doing a little picketing. Okay, Paul. Have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you later. Okay, now we'll go visit Victor Echo 9. Echo, Uniform Victor, VE1 Mike Yankee.
VE1MY, VE9EUV. Good evening, Mike, and all those on net tonight. We're just, me and my two boys are out in the shop, and we're in the middle of building ourselves a J-pole out of some copper. So, we have a little project to do, and they got little fingers to sand the inside of the copper joints, so they're helpful. Yeah, that's what we got going on here tonight, and hoping to get that thing tuned up here over the weekend maybe, and pop it on top of the garage, because I'm running a Comet mag mount on my toolbox right now, and it does the job, but I'd like something a little bit more a little better with a bit more reach. So that's all that's going on in this household tonight. And as for weather goes, it's just about the same across the board. Just chilly evening, but it's winter in New Brunswick. Anyway, I won't tie you up any longer. It's good to hear everybody on the station tonight, and I'll give it back to you, Mike. VE1MY, this is VE9EUV, back to net control 7381.
Yeah, very fine. You know what they say, 15 minutes later in the Maritimes, it changes weather. So anyway, thanks for checking in. Have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk again. Now, who is it, Vern? Victor Echo 9, Victor Echo Alpha, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on, Vern.
VE1, Mike Yankee, Wednesday night Fusion net control. Good evening, Mr. Mike, and good evening to all fine, outstanding, upstanding hams on frequency there for sure. Well, Mike, I should have, every time I fire this thing up, the first time I try to check into something, I'm not that successful. I have to try the second time. I don't know what it is. I try to wait a second or two or three, and before I push the PTT, and one of these days I'll figure out how to work this thing the right way, maybe. Anyhow, you got me on the second trip, so that's great. Outside of that, we just want to wish everybody on the frequency a big hello, and coming in to give you another mark on the board, and wish everybody on the frequency a great evening and a great wake-up call tomorrow. 7-3 to all, 88 to the ladies, a special good evening to the scanner, the shortwave listeners. We're going to turn it back to you. VE1, MY, net control. VE9, Victor Echo Alpha, Bird in the big area of Trackety, Shiloh. Great job you're doing on the net, Mike, and thanks for doing the net and calling us in. Bye-bye.
Very fine, Vern. Always a pleasure to hear you. You stay safe, and we shall talk again. Now go visit Bird. Victor Echo 9, Papa India November, VE1 Mike Yankee.
Oh, so you had heard me. Okay. Doubled on you once and double on another one another time. Good evening, everybody. One ran out of electricity up here for about, I've got my conscience fixing me there from St. Andre. Yeah, we ran out of electricity, St. Leonard, right up the corners. We were maybe, it's over 30,000 people without electricity for half an hour. Good thing it's not cold outside. And I'm still working on my deep cycle battery. I won't tell you which telephone pole I got it from because everybody's going to run and get one there. Hi. And I had a little gel battery about 4" by 6" by 2". It had been under the next to the desk there for the past maybe 10 years, and I'm pretty sure I don't recall recharging it anyway. Put the scanner on it and the APRS on it, and that's been working since 10 to 6, roughly. 10 to 6 when we ran out of electricity. And I've got that big deep cycle gel battery there, an alpha battery, so I've been running AM radio on it since, talking for a while now, and I'll just put it on the solar panel tomorrow, and it will recharge by itself. So keep batteries next to your radio, portable especially.
And if you have scanners, well, those 12-volt scanners are quite good to use too. So I was able to listen to the electrical department around and know what was going on. Have a pleasant evening, everyone. Good week. Don't shovel too hard. We had some snow again today. It was only supposed to come in tomorrow, but we might have more tomorrow. We never know. Hi. Go easy on the shovel, and we'll hear you on other nets for sure. Have a good one.
Yeah, very fine, Bert. Hopefully your power isn't off too long. Anyway, you have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you later. V9PIN, VE101. Okay, let's change provinces. Anybody in Nova Scotia, anybody in the province of Nova Scotia like to check in on the Maritime Fusion net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Echo Sierra.
Echo, Suite E1, CSE.
Well,
VE1 Lima Victor, VE1 LV. Victor Echo 1, Julia Whiskey V1 Jacob.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Alpha Delta.
Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
Okay, I'll tell you who I have. I have JBL, DES, KEV Mobile, CSE, LV, JW, DAD, and EPD. Anybody else from Nova Scotia like to check in to the Maritime Fusion net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, India, Quebec.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Hotel Lima.
Okay, I have picked up IQ and CHL. Anybody else before we run the list? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Papa.
And we have MMP. Anybody else before we run the calls? Nothing heard. I'm going to take the mobile first. Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor Mobile. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah, very good evening, Mike. V1MY. Fusion net, V1 Kilo Echo Victor Mobile. Very good evening, and evening to all on the net there tonight. Crew there for sure. Making our way to Walmart there. Had to go pick up a couple things there or whatever to make lunches there for tomorrow or whatever. So little burr out here, that's for sure. It's still showing me -8 here on the dashboard here in the Jeep or whatever. They're skating downtown. Anyway, so let's, I guess that's it. I guess we'll say 7-3. Thanks for calling in, Mike, and thanks for doing the net there. The V1MY, V1 KEV Mobile.
Very fine, Kevin. Yeah, they probably cleared it off. Yeah, they've been skating on that for quite a while, and mostly at night. Okay, Kevin, stay safe, and we shall talk to you probably in the morning. Anyway, now we'll go visit Jim. V1 Julia Bravo Lima, V1 Mike Yankee.
VE1MY, the Maritime Fusion at VE1GBL. Good evening, Mike and Kevin and everybody else on frequency. Looks like we got a good net going here. I see 30 nodes on here at times here, so that's pretty good between the repeaters and personal nodes and gateways and everything. We got 30 tied up here, so that's pretty good. So, anyways, thanks for doing the net, Mike, and to Jason, I've already redone the map that I have for the Maritime Fusion group there. So the subject repeater is back on Polly Mountain, and the other frequency's been put back in there. So if you go on the Google Maps there, you'll see it places current position. Let's put it that way. Anyways, that's it from here, Mike. Have yourself a good net, and we'll be listening along. We'll be monitoring here. VE1MY from VE1JBL, Jim English Bridge 730.
Yeah, very fine, Jim. Thanks for checking in. I know we'll talk to you a little bit later. Now we'll go visit Dave, VE1 Delta Echo Sierra, I think it was. VE1MY.
VE1MY, V1 Delta Echo Sierra, name's Don Delta Oscar November. Down here in the little town of Yarmouth. Kind of cool. Listen to that, you got a good one going. And there's an MUI that checked in right after me, nice and loud, and apparently you're not hearing them on your end, so don't know what's going on there. Back net control, V1 DTS, and I'll say hi to the rest of the crew from Pumlico.
Very fine, Dave. Well, when you come in, Kevin's right on top of me, so that's probably why he got walked on. Go ahead.
Okay, no, it's V1MUI. He checked in right after I did, so maybe that's what happened.
Okay, I put Matt on the bottom. Okay, now we'll go visit Bob. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Sierra Echo, VE1MY. Come on in.
B1MY, B1CSE, good evening to you, Mike, and all on frequencies, transmitting you some of my own personal data node this evening. And, I was out just a little bit earlier with the manometer, and, okay. Well, fairly constant breeze, 2.1 kilometers an hour, gusts up to 18, so it's not too bad, but it's, slightly uncomfortable like usual. Hi. And, I have nothing else. Look forward to hearing from you all tomorrow morning with the Thursday edition of the Maritime 2-meter wake-up net. All right, so we'll catch you later, Mike. You take her easy, and good net as usual. 73 to you and all on frequency. VE1MY, VE1CSE.
Yeah, very fine, Bob. Right now I've got minus 5.7, so it's warming up like it was this morning, because when I got up this morning it was minus 17. Okay, Bob, thanks for checking in. Thanks for the QSO this afternoon, too. And you stay safe, and we'll talk to you again. Now we'll go visit Hal. Victor Echo 1, Lima Victor. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on, Hal.
VE1MY, this is VE1LV. Very good evening, Mike, and all those monitoring. And Jason, VE9CAS, neglected to say that he was on the hill most of the day and working his butt off. And both he and I, Mike, got a big laugh out of Mike saying they're waiting for weather or to work on the Moncton Tower, because they're up to Sussex Tower today to put an antenna on the top. Oh my, it wasn't all that warm either. Anyway, that's about it from here, Mike. Good to hear everybody. VE1MY, this is VE1LV.
Yeah, very fine, Hal. Always a pleasure to hear you. You stay safe, and we'll talk to you again. Now we'll go visit Eric. VE1 Julia Whiskey, VE1 Mike Yankee.
Good evening, Mike, and everybody. Got a really good net going so far, like Jim says. Yeah, it floats between 29 and 30 nodes on there. I'm watching on my screen here.
That's a pretty good considering. I think when we started the net there, or when you guys started the net, I should say it was about 7 or 8. So it's growing quite fastly. So that's good. And yeah, we'll have to try Jason's one over there. We don't usually get the Sussex, the Foley Mountain one, but in the spring I'm going to move my VHF antenna and put it up another 15 feet in the air. So when I do that, maybe I'll be able to get into it. Might be just high enough to sneak over the North Mountain into Sussex. We shall see. Time will tell, I guess. But other than that, no, we're like everybody else. We shoveled out from the snow last weekend and cleaned up and been scraping ice off the driveway the last few days. But after the rain come and melted what was on the driveway, it made some ice. So put about a half a bag of salt on the driveway and trying to get the ice melted off. So it's coming. We got probably 3/4 of it back to pure pavement. So we're working at it. Other than that, not anything else. I don't think too terribly exciting here. So we'll be listening with interest. VE1 JW.
Yeah, very fine. Yeah, we had quite a combination here the last couple of days. That's for sure. Warm, cold, warm, cold. We don't know what to wear. Anyway, Eric, thanks for checking in. Have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you later. Victor Echo 1, Delta, Alpha, Delta. Good evening, Dave. VE1 Mike Yankee.
VE1 Mike Yankee, VE1 DED. Good evening. Good evening, Mike, and everybody on frequency. +3 here in Sawas, Nova Scotia. Got no traffic, just to check it, 73s.
Well, thanks for checking in, Dave. Glad you stopped by. Have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you again. Now we'll go visit Edwin. Victor Echo 1, Echo, Papa Delta. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
VE1 Mike Yankee, VE1 EPD. Not much going on. Like you said, +3. Weather was very good all right. Not much else going on. Just giving you another check-in. Doing a fine job. Lots of check-in. It was very interesting. Keep on listening. Going through the Armit repeater. VE1MY, VE1 EPD, 73.
Well, very fine, Edwin. Thanks for stopping by and give us a mark on the book. You have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you again. Now we'll go visit Brian. VE1, India Quebec. VE1 Mike Yankee.
And a very good evening to you, Mike. Not much going on from here. Just sitting back and, listening to the net and watching the computer try to fix itself or scan itself, I guess. Anyway, that's about it from here. Just a check-in, Mike. VE1 MY, VE1 India, Quebec.
Yeah, very fine, Brian. Always a pleasure. Thanks for checking in. You have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you again. Now we'll go visit Scott. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Hotel Lima. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
VE1MY, VE1CHL. Good evening, Mike. Good evening to all that's listening there this evening. Minus 4.4 in Bobble Hill. Not a bad day out there today. A little brisking this morning, but I didn't see a single mosquito out there, Mike, so things were great there this morning. And I guess we're going to have some warm weather and cold weather. Like you said, you got to have two different types of clothing to wear. Anyhow, hopefully things might settle down. I think after tomorrow, I think it's supposed to cool off some and stay that way. Hopefully it will. Hope everyone has a good week. 7-3 VE1CHL.
Yeah, very fine, Scott. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You don't know what to wear because one day it's cold and next day it's warm. Anyway, Scott, you have a safe week, and we shall talk again. Now, the next call, I don't know. I haven't heard of it before, and I would like to handle Victor Echo 1, Mike Papa. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, and the handle is Mike.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. This is Victor Echo 1, Mike Papa. My name is Michel, and I'm calling from downtown Dartmouth using the CDN repeater, which I guess is either, I keep forgetting, either Fall River or Hammond's Plain. I've got nothing really to report for the net. I'm just calling to give a check-in. Over 73 from VE1 MMP.
Well, very fine, Michelle. Well, I'm glad you did. Thanks for checking in. I think you're my first contact with yourself. Hopefully we have many more. You stay safe and have a good week. Now we'll go visit Matt. Victor Echo 1, Mike, Uniform, India, VE1 Mike Yankee.
VE1MY, VE1MUI. Am I making it through now?
Yes, sir. I think it was Kevin that stomped on you.
No, I actually called 3 times, but I noticed I had my my tone settings on off, so I wasn't making it through. Anyway, good evening there, Mike, and everybody on the night. Just sitting here in the truck there is where my Fusion radio is, so just sitting here listening to the net and listening to music, and I got the little furnace on here blasting, and just gonna sit back and listen, I guess. So hit the road tomorrow, another trip to Boston, and we'll be back on Saturday. So everybody have a good day, good rest of the week. 7-3 VE1 MUI.
Very fine, Matt. You have a safe trip, and we shall talk to you again. Okay, that was Nova Scotia. Let's go back over to, we're going to go back to the provinces again. Anybody in Prince Edward Island? Anybody in Prince Edward Island like to check into the Maritime Fusion net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. In Prince Edward Island. Anybody in Prince Edward Island like to check into the Maritime Fusion net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Okay, nothing heard. Let's go back to the province of New Brunswick. The province of New Brunswick. Anybody like to check into the Maritime Fusion net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor, VE9 PKV.
VE1 Alpha Japan, Quebec.
VE9 SDH.
Victor Echo 9, Victor India Charlie.
VT.
Okay, I have 9 PKV, 1 AJQ, 9 SDH, 9 JCT, and 9 VIC. Anybody else from New Brunswick would like to check in? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango. Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango.
And we have Natalie. Anybody else from New Brunswick? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Nothing heard? I'm going to take the lady first. Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Good evening, Natalie.
Oh, I'm so lucky tonight. Thank you. I appreciate. I don't know how to say that in English, but in French, c'est gala. So nothing to report. Thank you for the animation of the net. So the name is Natalie, QTH is and Winston. So have a nice evening. Thank you.
Well, very fine, Natalie. See, on the HF net, that's what we do. We always bring the ladies in first. So, anyway, Natalie, you and Bert have a good weekend. We shall talk to you again. V1 and AT, V1 and Y. Victor, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Good evening, Praveen.
VE1MY, this is Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor. Good evening, Mike, and thank you for doing the net. I turned on my radio a few minutes ago and I heard the last few conversations, and I'll continue to monitor it some more. 73 to all, no traffic here, 73 to all.
Yeah, very fine, Praveen. Thanks for checking in. You have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you later. Okay, now the next one. Victor Echo 1, Alpha Juliet. Quebec. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on in.
Good evening, Mike, and all on frequency. Nothing new, stranger Sterling from the suburbs of Sackville, so we'll say 7-3 to everybody, and have a good evening. BE1AJQ.
Yeah, very fine, Bob. I knew the call. I just had to click in after a while. Thanks for checking in. You have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk again. Now, whoops, where's my sheet here? Now we'll go to visit Victor Echo 9, Sierra Delta Hotel. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on in.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, net control for the Maritime Fusion net. Victor Echo 9er, Sierra Delta Hotel. Good evening, Mike. All on frequency. Great to be able to get into the net tonight through the Victor Echo 9er Sierra Uniform X-ray repeater, and freshly minted and moved to Foley Mountain again. And great work by Jason, who works hard to make this available for local hands. I really appreciate it, especially myself, and also shout out to Victor Echo 1 Lima Victor Hal, who is always encouraging there from the sidelines. Thanks for calling me in there, Mike, and hope everyone has a great week. 73, BE9SCH.
Yeah, very fine. Yep, hats off to Jason, that's for sure. Anyway, I know all this work is very well appreciated. Anyway, thanks for checking in. Have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you again. Now we'll go over to Shediac here. Victor Echo 9, Juliet, Charlie Tango. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on in, Jump Up.
Hey, good evening to you, Mike, and good evening to all on net. Whole bunch here tonight. That's great. And I missed the first part of the net, but yeah, well, I was going to say there's so many nets, but I shouldn't complain. It means activity is on the airwaves, and that's all good. And people like you that are conducting nets, that's much appreciated for sure. Anyway, here in Shediac, well, I didn't go out at all today, and that's unusual. But there's once in a while there's some of those days. It doesn't happen too often with me, but anyway, probably tomorrow I'll have to do some exercise or something outside anyway. So with that, we'll say 7-3 to all listening, and back to net control. Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango.
Yeah, very fine, Jean-Claude. Yeah, there's times that I don't go out, but anyway, you have a good weekend. I know we'll talk to you later. Now we'll go visit Victor Echo 9, Victor India Charlie. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on in.
Good evening, Mike. Name is Reno, Romeo India, November Oscar. No traffic. We had a little bit of snow today, mostly flurry. So 7-3. Victor Echo 9, Victor India Charlie.
Ah, very fine. Thanks for checking in. And have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you again. Okay, let's go over to the province of Nova Scotia. Anybody from Nova Scotia would like to check into the Maritime Fusion net? The Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
VA1, Victor. Oh, X-ray Lima.
One Echo Papa Portable.
Okay, I'll tell you who I have. I have VE1 Victor Charlie, VE1 TXL, and VE1 EP. Anybody else in Nova Scotia like to be put on the list? VE1 and 1.
Victor Echo 1, Romeo Papa X-ray.
Should anybody else like to be put on the list? VE1 and 1.
One, India Romeo Oscar.
That is VA1 IRO, correct?
Affirmative, over.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. Okay, anybody else like to be put on the list from Nova Scotia? Anybody else like to be put on the list from Nova Scotia? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Okay, we'll go to the top of the list. Dawn, how's everything with you? Victor Alpha 1, Victor Charlie, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Yeah, good evening to everyone on the net. To you, Mike. I guess you're going to do the international calls there a little later on. I've got some people may check in tonight from Great Britain. They're talking on this one here a number of days ago. All pretty quiet over this way, but I did have an animal story to tell you, but I won't tell you. It's for all of Canada because we're too busy tonight. So I'll save it for another night. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well, and pretty quiet here. It's just that time of the year. Just kind of lay around, take it easy. So that's what I'm doing. Thanks for calling me in, Mike. Back to you. Thanks again.
All right, Don. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we'll listen to that story sometime, that's for sure. You have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you again. Okay, the next one. Victor Echo 1, Tango, X-ray Lima. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on, Bob.
And why than that V1 TXL. Good evening, Mike. Everyone listening. Hope everyone's having a good day, good evening. No traffic here, nothing much to report. Just a regular humdrum type of day here. Kind of cold, not doing too much of anything really. Anyways, just kind of sitting here listening to the net there, enjoying that, and thought I'd check in and give you another number for the slate for sure. Anyways, all the best to you and everyone listening. Back to net, VE1 TXL.
Yeah, very fine, Bob. Thanks for checking it. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you again down the log. Now we'll visit Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on in.
Oh, very good there, Mike. No traffic from Hammers Plain. It's just thought we'd give you another mark for the slate. It's email here. It's called Echo Mike India Lima. First time on this net, so thanks for doing that. Thanks for calling us in. Back to net control. Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa.
Oh, very fine, Emil. Yeah, I've heard the call at other times, but put a name to it every once in a while. It goes by. Thanks for checking in, and you have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you again. Now we'll go visit Richard. Victor Echo 1, Romeo Papa X-ray. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
VE1MY, VE1RPX. Hi, Mike. Yeah, Richard here from Cambridge. Checking in again this week. It's been only a few times in the last 6 months, but it's certainly the night of the Nets tonight, so I'm down the shack, and I got my ears tuned up here. Yeah, when I was shopping today, some some shelves are a little bit bare, and prices are high. A little bit of a surprise. Didn't know exactly what the wife was dealing with, because I don't always go out shopping, but she assures me that it's been on a continual rise. So I think I tend to believe her based on how much I've seen the grocery bill was. Anyway, thanks for calling me in. Everybody keep well. V1MY, V1RPX.
Yeah, very fine, Richard. Yeah. Yeah, everything's going up, that's for sure. Anyway, you have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you later. V1 RPX, VE1 and Y. Now we'll go visit Victor Alpha 1. India Romeo Oscar. Victor Echo 1. Mike Yankee, come on in.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, Victor Alpha 1, India Romeo Oscar. Good evening, Mike, and thanks for doing the net. Fantastic job as always. Not too much going on here. It's about -8 there. Feels a little colder than that. A little bit of wind, but not too bad. And we're getting a little bit of light snow. But yeah, winter. I don't know. It doesn't know what to do. One day it's winter, or the next day it's spring. So I don't know. You can't win, that's for sure. But anyway, have a good week coming up for you and all our listeners, and stay safe. That's the main thing. And a little shout out to my buddy Gordon VE9GC and VE1ED Mill. So hope they're doing well as well. So with that, we'll go back to you, Mike. Thanks for this again, and take care. Victor Alpha 1, India Romeo Oscar.
Yeah, very fine. Thanks for checking in. Hey, well, a safe weekend. We shall talk to you again. Okay, we've gone through the provinces twice. Now, we're outside the Maritimes. Any stations outside the Maritimes would like to check into the Maritime Fusion net. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa, VA6 FB.
Victor Echo 6. No, Victor Alpha 6. Foxtrot Papa, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, and the handle is Mike here. Mike India Kilo Echo. Come on in.
VE1M Maritime Fusion net from Victor Alpha 6. Good evening to you, Mike. Long time no chat. Francis here, XVE9, Fox Charlie Papa. Out in Alberta, freezing these tail feathers. My goodness, we were doing so nice for a while. We had a few nice days where the temperature got up above 0. And lo and behold, we're back down in the deep freeze again. -22 last time I looked, -32 with the wind chill. They say it's going to warm up tomorrow. I'll believe it when I see it. Other than that, Mike, no traffic, just complaining about the weather. Have yourself a great day. Excuse me, and hope everybody stays safe. Have a great week ahead. 7-3 for now. VE1MY from VA6 FP in Wainwright, Alberta.
Yeah, very fine, Francis. I should have known the call. Should have known the call, because I know the voice. I knew the voice. Anyway, Francis, thanks for checking in. Have a safe weekend. I'll talk to you on down the road. Yeah, it has been a while since I talked to you. Stay safe, buddy. We'll talk to you later. VA6, Foxtrot Papa, VE1MY. Okay, anybody else from anywheres around the world like to check into the Maritime Fusion net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Yankee 2, Juliet Charlie.
VE9, Oscar Sierra Kilo.
Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet.
Okay, I have Joe, Oscar, and Rob. Anybody else from anywheres like to check into the Maritime Fusion net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Nothing heard. Let's go to the top list. VY2JC, VE101. Good evening, Joe. How's everything on the mud flap?
Yeah, good evening, Mike, and hi to Robert there, and the other fellers coming in, and everybody that checked in before. I didn't listen to your net. I had a dead battery in the portable, so I put it in the charger for a half an hour, and I said, I'll told Tracy, I said, I'll try and check in around 8 o'clock. Hopefully I won't miss us. So, anyway, there's not too much going on at the western end of the mud flap here. I had a little flurry there, a couple of centimeters, and hopefully that's all. That you get a little bit of that powder on top of ice, and it's not a good mixture for walking with a pair of cowboy boots on. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, Mike. Thanks for calling us in. Hi, everybody. God bless. VY2, Juliet Charlie, western end of the sandbar.
Very fine, yeah. Very fine, Joe. Yeah, we'll probably talk to you tomorrow sometime when you're on the road. You stay safe, buddy, and we'll talk to you later. VY2JC, VE101. Now we'll go visit Oscar, Victor Echo 9, OSK, VE101.
V1 MY, V9 OSK. Good evening, Mike, and everybody on the Fusion net tonight. Just got on, put radio on, so I had to wait a few seconds. Usually down this end on the repeater, it's not good to go too early anyway. For some reason, it works better at the end of the net there. Nothing much, just playing with the weather and the snow and the ice and all that jazz. And a couple of months there, it'll be much better. I already have an email for the net, not the net, excuse me, my God, the boat show coming up there. I had a couple of email coming up there for a boat show in April, so hopefully it'll be right on by then there. 7-3 all from the app, Victor Echo 9, Oscar, Sierra Kilo.
Yeah, very fine, Oscar. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, you stay safe, and I know we'll talk to you later. V9 OSK, VE101. Now we're down to Oxford. VE1, Romeo, Mike, Julian, VE101. Good evening, Rob.
VE1MY, VE1RMJ. Well, good evening, Mike, and all those out there this evening. I didn't get to hear much of the net tonight. It was kind of in the background, but I had a few things I was working on there, so hopefully you had a good net there. Anyway, I won't keep it. Hope everybody has a great evening. And 7-3, VE1MY, VE1RMJ.
Yeah, very fine, Rob. Yeah, we got a pretty good net, that's for sure. Anyway, Rob, thanks for checking in. I know we'll talk to you later. V1RMJ, VE101. Anybody else? Anywhere would like to check into the Maritime Fusion net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, TWP.
VE1, Tango Whiskey Papa, VE1 Mike Yankee. Come on in.
Roger, you got Tom out here in Cole Harbor, and it's nice to hear somebody on these frequencies once in a while.
Very fine, Tom. Anything else?
No, I just wondered why it went all so quiet.
You went off a little bit there.
I say, again, wondering why it went so quiet.
Oh, okay. No, you're all right, Tom. Thanks for checking in. Anything else for the net? Anyway, anybody else like to check in to the Maritime Fusion net? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Okay, we'll make this last call. Last call for the Maritime Fusion net for January 19, 2022. Anybody from anywheres like to check in before we close her down? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Nothing heard. I'd like to thank everybody for checking in this evening. With me, I have 47 check-ins, if my math is right. Anyway, thanks for checking in, everybody. Everybody stay safe, and hopefully we'll hear you all again next Wednesday night at the same time, same bat channel, same bat place. This is Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, closing the Maritime Fusion net at 2011 hours, and we're returning the frequency back to general use. 73 and 88 to all. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.